Hello everyone out there, this is Actor. You got that right, Actor, Elijah Ballman. And I'm here I figured since everyone is reacting to my video, it's just so many people reacting to my video, I figured that to commemorate the fact that the actor strike is getting ready to happen or is happening, is rolling out, and the fact that, everyone wants to react to this here video, I figured I'd do that as well, even though I think reaction videos are kind of stupid, but whatever. It's interesting. You never really see people reacting to their video too much, So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So before I do, as you can tell, if you look how I look now, I pretty much look like the guy in the video, right? Well, that wasn't the case about a month ago. About a month ago, I had a gig on a show called People's Magazine's Investigates. And I had to shave. As you can tell, you see right there, you see, basically that's how I had to look for the video. So I couldn't do the reaction video then because I don't quite look like the guy. So we'd have a lot of people basically saying, oh, that ain't you, that ain't you, that ain't you. Well, look, this is me, okay? So that's what I'm gonna do. Just for a little special little treat for everybody out there because everyone else is profiting off this video. Everybody else coming up off this video. Well, I'm gonna come up off this video and explain a few things about how things work in Hollywood. Whereas I've been an actor out here for about almost 13 years. So yeah, let's get into this. Like I said, to commemorate the fact that the actor strike is going down. Since everyone is reacting to this video and they just love this video, and we're gonna talk about it, okay, so we're gonna get into this video, and if you can tell in the background, yeah, this is where I live. This is where you live. In downtown LA is where I live. When you're a struggling actor, you gotta do what you gotta do, and I've been doing what I've had to do. So yeah, what you see is what you get. You can make fun of my shit all you want, but I do what I gotta do. I give a goddamn. Anyway, we're gonna get into it. I'm gonna do it's kind of ghetto how I'm gonna do it. Hold on, let me make sure my shit's right. Yeah, hold on now. All right, I had to make sure my shit was right. So yeah, there'll be a few cuts in this video or whatever, but I'm gonna edit it all in. I'm gonna watch the video on my computer, film my joint on my camera here, and in certain cases, just like how most reaction videos go, I'm gonna pause it and I'm gonna explain some things, okay? So here we go. And the beginning is an intro from the guy, whoever. I mean, this video is all over the place, so I don't know who this guy. I don't know. Whatever.
I wish to God this was a skit.
What? He said, "I wish to God this was a skit." It is, nigga. Okay, let me go. Next one.
But it's not. Let's let it play.
All right, the doctor walks in and tells me I'm in good health, but I'm sterile. I'm like, what you talking about? I'm sterile. I got 3 kids. I don't make no damn sense to me.
Now right there, I said that I'm sterile. Now here's the thing. This one thing I'm gonna break down to you guys right now, because there's so many of these videos that we love and we react to and we just make money off of that we think is real, and the shit ain't real. There's so many of these videos that are just flat out skits, and this is one of them. So basically, a lot of people are out there clowning the way that I said sterile, which in actuality, the way I would probably say the word is sterile. I mean, that's the way I would say it, right? But the dude who hired me for this, so technically the guy who's the director who came up with this whole story concept, he's from the islands. And that's the way he explained it. He's like, all right, here's the thing, you're sterile, right? You find out that you're sterile, and you have, all these kids, and you take them to Ancestry.com. That's pretty much how he talked. So he said sterile, I pretty much kind of ran with it. So let's continue.
I don't understand. I'm sterile. I don't know. It blows my mind. I got 3 kids. One's 15, one's 12, one's 7.
Okay, right there. I ain't got no damn kids. I have 0 kids, which is crazy because I come from a family. I have 7 siblings. I'm the second oldest. I'm the only one who doesn't have kids. And I got probably about 21 nieces and nephews. So that's how we get down in my family. I just ain't found the right woman yet, but let's continue.
So I'm like, I don't understand that. So anyway, I go home and I just start thinking, it's gotta be my kids. But I started thinking about the fact that every time we watch like those Ancestry.com commercials, they come on and my wife kind of always turns the channel. I'm like, why you always turn it? I notice you always turn the channel. She's like, those are stupid. They don't even work. And I'm like,
my wife be tripping, right? My fake wife be tripping, right? Why my wife? I ain't got no wife. I ain't even got no girlfriend. Just being real. That's just how this goes. So many people think it's real. It's so funny to me. I think that's just a testament to how good of an actor I am. Let's continue.
Anyway, I started really thinking, I'm like, if I'm sterile, and the doctor said I've always been sterile. It's
Sterile.
it's not like something that, you know, it always been since genetic
Since birth. Listen, I've had a couple of pregnancy scares here and there. As far as I know, I've never had a woman pregnant, but pregnancy scares, you know, I had one like a couple years ago. As far as I know, my sperm worked. That's all I'm saying. As far as I know, my sperm worked. Let's continue.
I started thinking, I'm like, man, I'm going to have to go ahead and get these kids tested. You know, I really didn't want to. I wanted to believe that my wife wouldn't do this to me, but I had to get my kids tested.
It ain't real.
So I secretly get a little sample of all of them. I go to the damn, what is it, the Ancestry.com place or whatever. And anyway, get them tested. Then I think about this. My wife got a birthday coming up. We're going to throw this big birthday bash. We already been planned on it. So, you know, basically I got the whole birthday bash planned. And then basically what happens is I get all of our families there, birthday bash. I get the popular mixologist in town. Chief of police comes because he works with my wife sometimes at our company. So chief of police, this whole big thing.
This whole big thing is an act. It's the story. The guy who came up with this guy named Sky. Hey, you know what? Here's the situation I'm gonna break down so you understand. I did not sign an NDA. I thought about it too because so many people are hitting me up, asking me about this video in my DMs, on Facebook, on Instagram. Like, yo, is this you? Boom, 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 boom. It started getting on my nerves because when it's all said and done, if you really do your research and check me out, I'm a pretty damn good actor. This will not be my claim to fame. Some bullshit ass story that was fabricated for $100. I got paid $100 right after I wrapped this. Took about maybe about an hour because we rehearsed everything beforehand. But yeah, so that's, like I said, the dude is the guy named Sky. Cool dude. Sky, appreciate the gig, appreciate the money. I didn't think this was gonna go that far, but obviously people are fucking with this, and I'm like, all right, let's continue.
You know, because I want to make a big splash. It's a birthday, you see? So what ends up happening at a certain point, we bring the big birthday cake out. You know those big birthday cakes you see on the movies? Got one of those big ones.
And who in real life, who actually has one of those big birthday cakes? This whole thing, and the word mixologist. How many people in real life say, hey, we got the mixologist? Mixologist, that's not even a word that I've ever really used in real life. People would say bartender. Got the bartender. Mixologist? Come on now, I don't even speak like this. People who really know me, I don't even speak like this. Let's continue.
And then I had a woman come out and she hold up the sign that said, "You lying bitch."
You lying bitch.
And it blew everyone's mind. It blew her mind. What is this about? What is this about? And I was like, you know what? Know what this is about? It's about the fact that this mixologist is his son. Hey, let meet your daddy right here. I straight up had to tell him, this is your dad. Chief of police, hey, this is so 15-year-old mixologist, that's his daddy. Chief of police, 12-year-old, that's his daddy.
Pause. Why I'm stumbling and stuttering right here is because I kind of, in my mind, we formulated this whole just fabrication of a story. I'm trying to, hold on, who's this and who's that? What kid was it? Boop, 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 bang. Fumble through, and then it's just like a football player recovering the ball. I fumbled, recovered, fake story, continue.
And I was hurt. I was hurt. I mean,
yes, I was hurt.
I was so hurt. I decided I just had to sleep in my car, man. I couldn't be in this house.
I ain't got no car.
I couldn't be around her. Just all these lies. I mean, I've been raising these kids for 15 years. There's no way they're mine. They're not. I'm sterile.
I'm sterile. So yeah, I ain't got no car. I actually take public transportation in LA. Public transportation, the bus, train. I do what I got to do. I live in LA. But my first 5 years out here, because like I said, I've been out here almost 13 years. My first 5 years, I had missed my car. I had a '95 Cadillac Eldorado. Boom! I had to bust a picture. You feel me? '95 Cadillac Eldorado. You see this picture? It's a picture here where I used to have hair. You see, I ain't even got no hair no more. That's how long I've been doing it. I've been doing it so long, I ain't got no hair. But yeah, Cadillac Eldorado. You know what I mean? I do miss that car. But for the last 7 or 8 years, I've been on public transportation. So that's another aspect of the story that's fabricated. Continue.
So basically, I just, I'm in my car, sleeping in my car, going to work, doing the normal thing I do. And I just was, running into different issues and felt the need that I needed to go. I really needed to go back to church.
I said he said, because I'm playing a character. That's what actors do, guys. I really needed to go back to church. That was part of the whole ruse. That was part of the whole concept. His whole concept is like, when we talked about it the day before, it's like this whole story. We're going to put the story together. And, it boils down to, you finding God or finding Christ or whatever. So, I mean, in real life, I do need to go back to church. I ain't been to church in a while. I'm a believer, but yeah, let's continue.
I just really wanted to do that. And was getting some good, like the preacher and a lot of different people were giving me some good advice and some good guidance, kind of helping me to understand that, it's not the kids' fault. You've been there for the kids, then I start finding out there's some problems. Kids are having problems at school because their dad's not there. They used to having their dad for 15 years. I haven't been there, so I start going back, being there for my kids and everything like that or whatever. But I have to let her know. I'm like, I don't know if we can work this out. I don't know. I mean, possibly, but I'm here for my kids. I'm trying to be here for my kids because I feel like it's the right thing to do. It's what God.
In the words of Bernie Mac, man, fuck them kids. Fuck the kids. Just playing. Let's continue.
It wants me to do, and I think it's the best thing to do. So that's what I decided to do. Later on, and find out because I have a 7-year-old. We didn't know who his dad was. So basically, after a certain amount of time with the Ancestry.com, like other people will get tested and everything like that or whatever. And then I got an alert from me.
Alert. I don't know how Ancestry.com works. This was the story that old dude fabricated. But kudos to the people who, there's so many different comment sections because so many people have reacted to this. Kudos to the people who have common sense, who don't just want to just flat out believe something because it sounds like just amazing, crazy, nuts, this whole story. Shouts out to the people who realize that certain things ain't even adding up. And, just certain things ain't even adding up. I don't know how Ancestry.com works, but I don't think it works like that, Let's continue.
Email alert. And I'm like, really? So we kind of find out that it's this NBA Hall of Famers. I'm like, I was tripping. I'm like, this can't be the case.
A lot of people are wondering who the NBA Hall of Famer is. I want to know too. Who is it? Maybe it's Manute Bol. Let's continue.
I go and ask her. I'm like, who's his dad? She's like, yes, that's his. I'm like, because my son. My son, he can ball. He can ball, and I ain't got no athletic skills.
Okay, my son can ball, but I ain't got no athletic skills. That's actually not true. Now, I'm not no athlete per se, but I can ball a little bit. And it's like this. If we get on the court, you feel me? Don't let me find my shot. Woo! If I find my shot, I'm shooting your lights out. Another thing is that too. Like I said, I don't know if my son's dad is Manute Bol, or maybe it's George Mirasan or Sean Bradley. You got to be real NBA buff to know who I'm talking about. Let's continue.
But the thing is, me and my wife are still trying to work things out. I moved back in, but I'm not in the same room. Luckily we have multiple rooms. I'm there for my kids, even though they're not my kids, but they are my kids. I'm there for my kids. I'm the only father they know. I'm there for my kids, even though they're not my kids. That was a slick bar that I came up with. This is all improv, right? That was a slick bar. When I say, I'm there for my kids, even though they're not my kids, but they are my kids. That's dope. Speaking of which, I actually am a lyricist as well, so that's probably why I came up with it so slick. I'm here for my kids, even though they're not my kids, but they are my kids, but they don't know nobody else. I'm slick. Let's continue. So I've been doing the best. All right, that's where he cuts it off, okay? I've been doing the best for my kid. It is all fabricated. It's all... Let me tell you guys, man, there's a lot of these videos, and I'm not shutting down nobody's hustle. I'm not knocking nobody's hustle. Do what it do. I did what I had to do. I gave me $100 to put on my rent, right? A lot of these videos are fake. I'm not no hater. I'm not knocking nobody's hustle. Get your money, do what it do. But there's so many of these videos that we enjoy out here, guys, that we think are real. Like when you see these
No, it's one of the fakest videos, and I'm not. Hey, I ain't hate. But when you see those videos, when you see a dude with a luxury car, most times it's a black dude with a luxury car, and a bad bride come by, and she's interested in the car, and it's a whole thing where they make it seem like, if you notice, all those videos are the same. It's like the dude act like it's not his car, then it turns out to be his car, then she's interested. See, these are the things. Listen, guys, open your mind, understand. You can kind of tell what's nowadays. This is the game now. Like it's like we live in the reality TV show era. You know what I'm saying? So just think about a lot of the things that go on in the world. It revolves around reality TV isms, and that's where we are now. So people are making these videos like, see, I didn't sign an NDA on this, and that's why I'm debunking it. There was another video I did years ago for a TikToker that went viral. I did sign an NDA on that, so I'm not gonna necessarily tell you what it is, but it's a TikToker. It has something to do with a prank. I'll just say this much. A lot of these prank videos, shit ain't real. So, listen, anybody who watched this, hopefully you enjoyed it, but yeah, this is my very first reaction video. I guess maybe my first of many, maybe not, because I do think reaction videos are stupid. And make sure you check out my IMDb page. I have it listed in the description. And you can scroll down, you'll see how long I've been doing this. I've been doing this for quite some time. I got like over 121, actually 127 or so credits, actors credits. IMDb, Elijah Ballman. Check out my Instagram, that's also in the description. Like a brother, follow a brother, give a brother some love. You feel me? I appreciate that. I will really appreciate that. But yeah, all that stuff that people say, like, comment, subscribe, brother, I need to get some money too, yeah, and that's pretty much it. This might be, I might do another one, I might not. But I just wanted to basically get the truth out there. That's what I'm about. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it.